out here. I'm about to get my phone. Hey guys, I'm sitting on a brick. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Sophia's world, where it's not just my world, but it's your world. For the most part, it's God's world, so stay blessed and don't be stressed. If you're new here, hello, my name is Sophia. Welcome to my channel. And if you're not new here, I appreciate all the support. So today, I'm out here because I'm out here early. It's about 8 o'clock. The man is Gabriel sleeping. I'm out here because I'm going to be showing you guys how I fertilize my seedlings. So pretty much, I'm gonna pretty much get straight to the point. Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm out here and I have on a sweater and sweatpants and my boots because the mosquitoes is out. So I have a fish fertilizer. It is a 511, 5% nitrogen, 1% phosphorus, and 1% potassium. So a lot of my seedlings are not doing so well. Some of them do have the true leaves, some of them don't. So I'm just gonna give them a burst of nutrients. Like this one is doing really good, it's getting its leaves, but like some of them are dying. It is okay if they're dying. Like I always say, plant one more seed in the ground, or yeah, just plant another seed. So I'm gonna give them a burst. This is my rosemary, my sage plant that I did from cuttings. So I'm gonna take these down and I'm gonna put some fertilizer so that it can come back. It's watered nicely. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I have my watering can here, and the measurements for the fish fertilizer is what I use. I got this off Amazon. I don't remember how much I paid for it. I think I paid like, did I pay $20? I don't remember. But only thing I can tell you about this fish fertilizer is it doesn't have a smell. So some people, when I read the reviews, they say it stinks, it smells terrible. It does. Let me shake it up. However, if you have a small garden, it's gonna obviously be more potent. But my garden is a little bigger, so whenever I use it, the backyard just smells like, you know, like cat food sometimes. Tastes a little fishy, like sardines or tuna. That's how it smells. So you want to shake it up really good. And there's stuff on the bottom. And I'm gonna put a teaspoon or a tablespoon to a gallon of water. You can put some more depending on how much compost and fertilizer you have in your garden, but I have a lot. See, the smell's already hitting me. So I just need them to have a little bit of a push. So I'm gonna put a little bit in my water can. I'm gonna eyeball it, obviously, if y'all can hear. So that's about that's a tablespoon. And then I'm gonna go put some water. This is about, oh Lord. This is about a gallon. Yeah. Gallon and a half water can. So once I come back, I'm gonna just water them from the bottom. So I don't top water, guys, because I don't want them to get, last time that I did that, which was last year, when I top watered, I realized that I was getting a lot of mold and fungus on the top of my seedlings. Let me show you guys. So you see on the top, so I'd rather up here be dry than for the whole thing be wet, because I wanted to concentrate only on the roots. So I did this. I bought these at the dollar store for I think $3 for 50, and I bored holes in them. So whenever I water from the bottom. I water in this. Y'all can see that. I water in this, and then it uptakes the water from the roots. So I think it's been way better for me because, like I said, I'm not watering the top. So the tops usually stay a bit dry, but the roots, like from here down, is getting all the water. So I like doing it that way. Y'all let me know in the comment section how you guys like to water, if underwatering is best for you or you like doing it on the top. I'm gonna go put the water in the can and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I'm back, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take, see, like this one has 2 plants in it. I'll take this out. This one has a couple. I'm just gonna take these out. So I'm basically thinning them out, because I want this broccoli, or this collard to survive. So it's looking a little limp, so I'm hoping that if I give them this burst of fertilizer, it'll come back. So these right here are all my collards. You guys can see them. These are all my collards. So it is moist because I watered these the other day. They're not dry. So I'm gonna water them a little bit. Just a little bit. And you can barely see, it's like a little tint. Let me show you guys. And it's a little bit, oh Lord. If you see, I don't know if you can see, it's literally a little tint of color. It's barely anything. Obviously there's stuff swimming in there, but it's just a tint of, like, I would say brown. Yeah, so don't overdo it because you can burn your plant. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put this back in here, and what's gonna happen is it's gonna uptake the fertilizer, all the nutrients, into the plants. I'm gonna leave these over here, and I'm gonna do that with all my little seedlings. So I'll tell you guys, the reason why you see these here, these is because whenever I had them in a bigger cell, like a little, whenever I started them like this. It was like a whole bunch of them in one. And then as they grew, I separated them. Like I said, I want them all to have their own little homes so they can concentrate on growing well. So that is what I did. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out the ones that didn't really make it, like this one, didn't really make it. And I'm gonna leave the ones that did, and some that are actually getting their true leaves right here. Like this. True leaves right here. So once they get their second set of leaves, I start fertilizing, because when I started the seeding process, when I put the seeds down, what did I use? I use a gardening soil. And then I use my compost. I use that all the time. Nothing has ever happened. I've usually had pretty good success with germination. So that's just what I use. You can use a regular, plain, like not so much, no fertilizer starter seed mix. You can. But that's just what I found at the store. I couldn't find any seed starting mix, so I used what I had. So that's about it. So I'm gonna do all of these, guys, and I'm gonna come back to y'all, because y'all see my little helper just waking up. Morning, baby. So guys, I'm gonna show you guys, move back a little bit. I'm gonna show you guys how I separate. Like, this is a whole big broccoli rabe. right? It's like a few plants in here, couple. So I have my cup. This is a stick. So what I do is I poke a hole all the way to the bottom so that I can put the roots in. So it kind of looks like, I don't know if you can see it. It kind of looks like it's a hole. So I go all the way down with the hole. And sometimes I'll just undo this whole thing. Or most times you'll be able to pull out a root, or I just scoop it out like this. Sometimes it's not. You see? See, I pick up like 3. You see? Yeah. Perfect. So I have 2. 1, 2. So I take this one. See the roots? Take it. And I put it in its own little home. Push it down a little bit. Push it down. Push it down. And I cover it. Cover it. And I let it do its thing. So now see, this is what y'all get in the stores. Y'all get this in the stores. And this just came from a bunch of seeds. I just spread all over. So now I'm gonna start putting this as my little seedling. And I do that with most of these in here. I'll probably leave 3 in here because it's a big enough container. So I'm gonna do another one to show y'all. So this one, something died in it. I'm not gonna go back. Use my stick for my hole. Take that other one that was in there. Second one. You want to bore your hole bigger, bore it bigger. And then you just bury the root. You see the root? Yeah, you just bury the root down in there. And that's it. And then I put it in the fertilized water. Oh, there goes a frog. I put it in the fertilized water, and then that's it. So, cause there's more in here, I'm either gonna plant some in the garden and leave here, cause I have friends, obviously my mom's friends, or anybody that I know that needs like broccoli rod plants. Now I see what they look like. I could vision and know. I can keep a mental note that, okay, this is what broccoli rod looks like. Yeah, they're very different from all the other brassicas, and I don't think this is a Nebraska family, but it's close. So that's it. I'm gonna show you guys what I have now. My son is Gabriel is the cutest little thing. Look at him. So I emptied out that okra bed, and he's watering it. He's cute little guy. So yeah, I'm gonna do my transplanting and come back to y'all. And by all means, you can always skip this step. If you're like, you know what, I'm not about to do that, you can literally just take your seeds and put in your garden. But my experience is the roly-polies. I'm not with it. So I said to myself, we're not doing that today, okay? I want these plants to be mature a little before I go put them in the ground. So I did put some seeds in the ground. Y'all saw that last video. But I still want to make sure, you know, I'm planting successful plants, if that makes sense. So that's why I don't mind, and it's a gamble. So yeah. have a few in here. I have 1, I'm gonna leave 3 in here. 2, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So, I mean, I don't have much to talk about today. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't. I'm just so thankful for another day. I am. 'Cause I don't really watch the news, guys. If y'all see, y'all don't realize I don't really come in here and be, you know, doing too much of, oh my God, what's going on in the world, because it can come up a little depressing. Like, and this is one of the reasons why I was watching this young lady, and she was talking about depression and the garden. And it's so true. Like, if I ever have a rough day or I feel unaccomplished, I literally think about my garden. Like, I think about, wow, you put a seed in the ground, you build a foundation, and it grows. Like, talk about loyalty. Talk about, you know, stability. Talk about, you know, longevity. All these things, I feel like gardening is definitely, it's a stress reliever for me. Because I don't suffer from depression. No, I don't. I don't at all. I think the only time I suffered from depression was when I had my baby, when I had Gabriel. I suffered from depression. And that was postpartum depression. But other than that, I've never really suffered from depression that I know of. Have I been sad sometimes? Yes. Have I been sad to the point where I really don't want to get out of bed? Yes. But I say, Alfie, if you don't get your, if you don't get up. Yeah, that's what I tell myself. That's what I tell myself. I said, if you don't get up, like, what is wrong? Like, get up. And I get up, shake it off, I wash my face, put on something, and sometimes I just clean. I clean and I feel better. Or I come out here and I wash and I do something out here, and it helps me. It helps my mental, because it's like you're building something for yourself. This is a part, I know it's gonna be real crazy, I feel you. This is a part of my self-care. Coming out here, watching plants grow, you know, putting my hair up, getting my nails dirty sometimes, and just taking in nature. Taking in all this good nature. That's a part of my, and some people say self-care is supposed to be your hair and your nails. Not for me. Self-care is what's in here. It's my soul, because I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody on this planet is perfect. Every day I'm trying to get to be a better person, a better communicator, a better wife, a better friend, a better daughter, everything. So my garden helps me say, yeah, hey, Alfia, today you gotta prune a tree, because you gotta prune your plant. The only way you prune it is only way you're gonna get good fruit is if you prune it. And that's the same thing about friendship. The only way you can narrow down, skim through all your true friends is you gotta eliminate some. You gotta prune them down. And same thing with family. Same thing. Sometimes some family members, you gotta be like, you know what, I love you, but I won't allow you to overstep your boundaries with me, because I love you. I can love you from a distance. I can love you from 1 or 2 conversations, but after that, so I'm okay. You get what I'm saying? I'm okay. And I've been that way, and that's why sometimes I'm quiet. If anybody knows me, family members, if I gel to you, yeah, I'm a talker. But if I really don't gel with you, I'm gonna be reserved. Like, okay, hi, how you doing? That's me. So if you approach me or you see me and you're like, oh, she don't talk, she got attitude, it's not that. It's either I read your energy and I don't really think I need to open my mouth. Because I'm like, you know what? I can say, hi, how you doing? Everything all right? Cool. But I don't have to invite myself to be fake, because I'm far from that. What you see is what you get. See my hair? It ain't perfect. Nothing on me perfect. My kids ain't perfect. See? Watch out. It's full of water. You hear him? Clack. You hear him? This boy, he's soaking wet, Papa. Oh, we gotta go inside. This boy's soaking wet. Look, you see his face? He got water all in his, look. He got water all in his boots. Come on, I don't want you to get sick. Okay, we gotta go. All right, guys, so pretty much, y'all got the gist of it. I'm so sorry for this. But, yeah. So what I am gonna do is, like I just said, I'm just gonna plant these deep, a little deeper. Probably put a little compost on top. But I am gonna thin them out. So I'm gonna thin this out. Gabriel, no. Wait, Papa, I'm gonna thin this out to 3. Oh, Jesus Lord. It's an AirPod fell out. So I'm gonna thin this out to 3 plants, and then I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna put it in the fertilizer. Let me show you guys real quick. Because if a person needs a plant from me, I have no problem sharing. I have so many. That's why I want them all to survive. Because I'm like, listen, we could all eat, okay? We could all eat. I just see this this gardening movement. I'm just so happy. As much as I'm a young gardener. I don't know. Shoot, people have to teach me a whole lot. I'm a very young gardener, so I'm learning off of a lot of older people, and I'm very, very thankful because, and then my family's from Jamaica, so, and Guyana. So sometimes I be asking my dad some questions about gardening. He be like, sometimes he would remember. See, now I got 3 plants. See it? Yeah. But yeah, I'm learning, guys. This is not something that's like, oh, Fia, you've been knowing. I've researched, but like I said in the last video, I had to get out here and get dirty. Okay? I had to get out here and get in the dirt, feel what it was like, you know, put a fork in it, you know, scoop up some manure, you know, smell it, what it smell like. I had to do all that stuff. And that's why I say, even with my business, I'm like, Althea, you sure you want to do this? And then I'm like, you know what? Let's get dirty. Well, what's up? Well, what I got to do? So, and thankfully, by the grace of God, everything is coming to pass. So I'm truly grateful for everything that's going on in my life. I'm truly grateful for my garden, like I always say. And guys, don't be afraid to plant something. If you only have this, plant something. If it's a broccoli this year, plant it. If it's a I mean this fall. If it's a I'm about to say string bean, but if it's a snap pea, plant it. If it's anything that you like, plant one. Look at your zone, obviously, educate yourself, and just do one. Or just put 2 and plant it and say, hey, this worked. That's what I'm doing. I could have extended the garden. I could have made it half my yard. But I said, Althea, are you crazy? I don't know squat. So I made it small. And I said, Althea, we're going to try. And every season, I try. But every day, I get up. Well, not every day. Every other couple of days, I get up and I say, okay, I got to do this. I got to do that. And I journal. I write down what didn't work last year, what worked this year. Because last year, guys, I didn't get no bell peppers. And I think it was because I didn't have no calcium in my soil. He ain't clapping again. We going to. I didn't have any calcium in my soil, and the bottom rotted.
Mom,
this year, guys, I know everybody on the sea. Go inside. It's wet. Yeah, but this year, all my tomato, all my peppers were fine. Like, they were all good. I didn't have no root rot. No, not root rot. Bottom rot. What's the name of it? Blossom end rot. I didn't have none of it. And it was because I saw my wrong, I learned my lesson, and I moved forward. And I said, Althea, even if it happens again, try to make it happen. It's only one plant. But I did what I was supposed to do, because I knew that my soil that I started with when I first moved here wasn't the best. So you have to always put in something. That's with anything in life. You have to add. Keep adding. Keep making yourself a better you. Keep feeding your soul. Eat better. I'm not the best. I eat meat. I eat pork. I talk too much. But I just want y'all to know, y'all gotta be wise. Y'all gotta educate yourself and plant y'all seeds, okay? Plant it. Listen, plant your seeds, because we're gonna see what happens at the end of this fall season, okay, guys? I love you guys. Don't forget to pray, be patient, persevere, and you'll surely progress. Don't forget to be kind, and don't forget, don't be perfect. Just show the progress. Period. Bye. When I tell y'all see that? My dude, why did you jump out of here and scare me? Why? Why did you jump out? You scared me half to death. Why did you? He literally, guys, he jumped out of there, here, and jumped there. You watch out, ain't gone again. Guys, bye.